Que lo que mi gente was good. Organic Fanatics, you heard? Today we doing this. Today we talking about Mikal Bridges, aka the X Factor. Why Mikal Bridges? Why did the New York Knicks give up six firsts and pretty much a haul? Is what people talk about. Why do we give up a haul for Mikal Bridges? Oof, I'm looking crazy. But yeah, know me. I already, I'm gonna care about that. All right, so why Mikal Bridges? We gave up six firsts essentially for him. Mikal Bridges is the X factor in my opinion. Mikal Bridges is, as Jaylen Brunson said, the final piece. Mikal Bridges is going to be that person that when we struggle. Well, first of all, let's get to his stats. The kid, and he's a young cat. I'm wiser. Anyway, the kid is giving you 19, 5, and 4. And you know who that equivalates to? If you guys were look back at last year, who you guys wanted us to trade the farm for, not you guys, but some of them. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal gives you 25 and 5. So maybe a assist shy from Bradley Beal's stats, and Bradley Beal can he give you 30 in a year? Maybe, but he hasn't done that in about 4 years. So you're talking about we brought in someone who can give you Bradley Beal esque, Bradley Beal type numbers. So you got someone that can give you Bradley Beal's numbers and then elite defender while giving you these stats, while being durable, reliable, someone who's good at catch and shoot threes, someone that Brooklyn Nets had as potentially their number one player, their number one go to guy. So the fact that we got him on the fringe of him being a number one person for the Brooklyn Nets, I think speaks volumes. And a lot of people aren't talking about it. Of course, the organic fanatics are. We're going to talk about that. The fact that we got him on the nights that Jaylen Brunson goes 0-7 from 3 point line. It happens. On the night that Julius Randle is having maybe too many turnovers. It happens. On the night that maybe we're missing Mitch or something's just not going awry or someone's off or the whole team is off. We know we've had those games and it's going to happen. It's the NBA. You're going to have someone who is consistent. Consistency is key. You're going to have someone who's consistent. There's people who are looking for these freak athletes, these superstars. Superstars give you great ability for periods of time or when you need it. Sustainability and durability is something that is needed on a regular basis that you can count on. And he is that piece that you can count on. Whether he's going to give you consistent 19, 5, and 4. If there's a fluctuation in the game, he's going to give it to you. And the fact that he was just getting comfortable being a starter, being that go-to guy, I definitely believe he's going to be our starting number 2 guard. You can have ease up on Randall and Brunson when they're already right now in their prime, and then you have someone else that's literally budding into being one of the best, possibly the best players in the East. So I think you're gonna see the rise of Mikal Bridges, and he slept on. No one's talking about it right now. It's a real hush hush. No one's really saying. No one has high expectations except for moi and us at the Organic Fanatics. Mikal Bridges is gonna be probably the most talked about late in the year. Slept on. They say, oh, now we see why the Knicks gave up 6 first rounds for him. This was a steal. This is another contract people are gonna say a steal. They should have gave up 10 first rounds for him. You're going to see it this year. Mikal Bridges is going to go off. His first step game is crazy. His ability to move, he moves off the dribble. So when Jaylen Brunson's driving, maneuvering, it's going to be great to see how he's going to be moving back and forth, which is really good. All right, my bad. Better lighting. I was dying in there. I couldn't do it. Anyway, but he's elite at moving off the ball. So if you look at him moving off the ball, moving away from screen. So when Jaylen Brunson's working, he's very intelligent on moving and drawing defenders away. So when they're trying to double team Jaylen Brunson, you can see if you go back and watch film from the Nets. Of course, I'm a junkie. I look at all types of games. You can see his movement off the ball is elite. His spacing is very, very good. That's a very important part. His spacing off the ball, him being able to draw the second defender that's going to be the help defender on whoever they're double teaming, whether it's Julius, whether it's Jaylen Brunson, is elite. His spacing is really good. He knows to move off. His catch and shoot is very, very good. I can't say it's elite yet, but he will definitely develop that with the Knicks. Being able to be ready as a catch and shoot player, I think, is a slept on skill. He obviously did it really good in Phoenix, so he knows he can do that. And he's going to know that in New York, that's not only going to be his role. Where in Phoenix, he was only expected to be a catch and shooter and a defender. That's a skill set that he mastered. Then, towards his last year in Phoenix, you can see he was working on driving off the ball, a dribble, penetrate, and then pull up jumper. That's really good. I want to say it's almost at the elite level, which you started seeing him master that if you watch the Brooklyn games last year. Last year, him being able to create off the ball, off his own dribble, off the dribble himself is really good. So when a team's struggling, Jaylen Brunson not hitting, you can literally give him the ball, let him work, and he's going to move off the ball. He's going to create. He's a good finisher off the glass. He's really slept on. He is a mid-range master. To me, he's a defensive DeMar DeRozan. If you look at his game, he's really good and a better three-point shooter. So it's a crazy combination between him and Beal and then a defender. I don't even know how to explain it. But I would say he's closer to DeRozan more than, I don't know, than Bradley. I mean, his drive is really good, but his drive and finishing off the glass is very similar to Bradley Beal. So those two are a close comparison. I know they're high comparisons, but you're going to see throughout the year his footwork to create, like how Bradley Beal does. How the Bradley Beal does a drive, and then he does the dribble behind the back to create the spacing, and then his pull up. He's very good at that. The mid range and the free throw line is very similar to DeMar DeRozan. So if you're looking at his mid range game is really good, and that's something that the Knicks lacked. We didn't have anyone that's really good that we're hoping RJ could develop a mid range game. You have that with Mikal Bridges now. So you got someone that can create, that can do the mid-range pull-up, which would free up Randall, which frees up Mitch from double teaming or the help. His drive to get into the paint, look out for that. It's going to be something you're going to see a lot. His mid-range game, drive to the basket, pull-up shots is going to be pretty elite. So I think that's going to be something that we've always lacked, that we've always missed. We wanted RJ to have someone with a mid-range game. The Knicks, pause. Hey yo, the pull-up game is gonna be crazy. That's also a pause. Anyway, so him pulling up to the free throw line, mid-range game is really good. So I don't know. I'm just thinking that Mikal Bridges is the reason why people are looking at a 60-win season, 67. Of course, the Knicks, we always jump out the window. New Knicks is probably in here talking about 82-0, of course. But I definitely think he's going to be that cog. So that's why if you look at the last video with Julius Randle that I put out there, I think Julius Randle is going to be super free. He's going to be playing free. He's had great off-season with his family, great recovery time. He had recovery that he was trying to, prior to the surgery, strengthen up his body. He's going to play phenomenal. But Julius Randle is going to benefit off Mikal Bridges. He's going to take it easy. So I definitely see Randall's numbers going up assist-wise, because between him and OG, I think Mikal Bridges is going to do a bulk of the offense. I know OG wanted to get a lot more offensive touches, and I think it's going to be included more. You'll find him more as a cutter, slasher, advantageous that way as you saw last year. But we'll get into OG another video. But I'm really liking Mikal Bridges. I'm looking him, I can't say six-man, but he's going to be up there. He's going to be a very fringe all-star. He's going to have those high numbers that he's going to be someone that's very, very impactful. He's going to impact us this year like how Donte did last year. So this is going to be the year that you're going to see multiple pieces playing very, very well at the same time. It's very rare to see that. I don't think we've ever seen that on the Knicks, of course, since the 70s, the championship team, where you had the Butcher, you had Frazier, Earl, you had a lot of players playing well at the same time. So it's going to be wonderful to see. It's not many teams that you'll be able to see that have a team so deep. And we're not even talking about the bench. We're just talking about simply the captain, Mikal, and Julius Randle. They're gonna be the bulk of the basically our big three, and then you got OG and Mitch. It's gonna be crazy. I think we go Mitch starting anyway, because well, actually, we'll talk about that on time. But I like Mikal Bridges. He's gonna be huge. Quick video for you guys, but Mikal is slept on. Mikal, no one's talking about Mikal, but Mikal is gonna be the reason we take down this other team. And I saw a Boston post that Boston put. They were comparing the Knicks to the Boston team, and they're saying Mikal Bridges is equal to their White. Uh, White, the player. White is good, but White is good because the other players draw so much attention that nobody's really paying attention to White. So he could hit the easy threes, no defense. He could do a little fake pull up jumper, and he looks really good because he's playing with the greatest elite players. Bridges will be similar to that, but Bridges is going to be a lot more impactful offensively. White he's got the length, he's got the long arms, so he plays defense really good. But you seen the difference when he played in the Olympics, so he wasn't as impactful because he can't create it by himself. He can't do the pull ups. He couldn't do what he's doing in Boston because Boston has other players that command the defense. So you're gonna see Bridges be in a whole different category than White. He's gonna be a lot better offensively. So quick little talk about Mikal Bridges, but I definitely see him as a fringe all-star. He's going to be key to us every night. He's going to be the reason consistently you'll see the Knicks up by 10, up by 15, which we have those spurts. But when other teams try to make the run, him and OG and Mitch are going to put that to rest. They're going to just stop any run that they have. When the bench comes in, you're going to see Josh Hart maybe playing 20 minutes or so. So he's going to have all that energy, all that strength, just stopping everybody. The impact on Mikal's 7-foot wingspan and OG Anunoby. You saw what OG did. We went on an 18-3, 18-4 run. And then to have that impact with Mikal Bridges, 7-foot wingspan, that's going to be helping Jaylen Brunson. So when Jaylen Brunson, you saw he had to take charges or they're going to try to play off of Brunson, you got 3 other players to help recover for them. And that's going to preserve Jaylen Brunson throughout the year. That's going to preserve Julius Randle further. That's going to preserve OG. So Mikal is going to help everybody. His durability is going to help the longevity of everyone else. So I'm really liking Mikal Bridges. He's the slept-on player. No one's talking about it now, so we always up early on the game. I'm pretty sure someone will see this and then do a spin-off and make another video. All up, but you know how we do. The originators. Mikal Bridges. That dude. Mikal Bridges. Hey, and I'm a Chipotle junkie too. No plug, no sponsorship. Salute to you, my guy. And by the way, congratulations, Jaylen Brunson on Brunson Jr., the baby burner. Baby Brunson. Salute to you guys. Congratulations, you guys having a baby. Brunson's going to be playing super free. All right, little quick video. Que lo que. You heard? It's about this today. It's about this. Mikal Bridges. You heard? Peace.